Hi guys, so we're in a place called Cleveland. This has been on my radar for a good while. There's some shipwrecks here. It's quite atmospheric. There's a little bit of fog, so I want to try and capture some of that in the images as well if I can. But ultimately the goal today is to get some pictures of boats and other seaside stuff. So come along with me, let's see what we can muster up with the camera. Using the EOS R walking, something I wouldn't normally do as a rule of thumb, but I thought I'd give it a try. It's got the enhanced stabilisation on it, but I'm not sure how good that is. It's bloody heavy though. It's not something I'd necessarily do on a permanent perspective, but nonetheless I thought I'd give it a try. So we're just walking down to the path now towards the shipwreck, and then we'll see what images we can capture. So yeah. So we're just travelling down to the path now. I can see 1 to maybe 3 photo opportunities depending if I can get to the rib cage of a boat. There's like a skeleton, like a rib cage of a boat, so I'm going to attempt to get over to that if I can. Looks quite boggy, if I'm honest with you. And if the marshes here are anything like the marshes at home at Southport, they're treacherous and full of sinking sand, so I'm not going to take any risks really. But there's plenty to take photos up here, so just look at this. Look at it, it's fantastic. Right, so I've got 3 compositions. I've got one with both ships in, then one with just that ship in, and then we're going to pan round and get the larger boat as well. So it should look like decent shots. So let's see what we can do. Right, so that's something like what I'm thinking for my first shot. We've got that fog starting to lift now, unfortunately, but this is the first shot, and then I'm probably going to take a low shot of the second boat, but we'll do that in a second. Attempt to get this one now, if we can. Overexposed there, so we're going to overexpose it for the highlights. probably driven from Southport to here. It's about 50 minutes, 55 minutes. Other end of Preston, basically. So if you're heading towards Blackpool. So it's not too far away at all. But the reason why I've come here today, more than anything else, is to capture something a bit different. So I've been doing a hell of a lot of street photography as of late, and to be honest with you, I fancied a bit of a change and fancied a bit of landscape, but something a bit different. So that's why we've hit the shipwrecks. And what I've done is I've stacked the images. So I've taken several different focus points on the images, which will allow me to stack them to give me a better edit in post, hopefully. And if it's good enough, this will be a print that goes on my wall in my house. So ultimately that was the aim. And yeah, I just want to say a big massive thank you to all the people that have subscribed and liked the videos as of late. It really does go a long way in sorting that algorithm out. So much appreciated, thank you very much. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We do regular photography adventures and POVs and things like that. So I'm shooting with the Canon EOS R again. I'm actually shooting all the video on the Canon EOS R as well because I can. It's a bit of a test really, because I like the idea of just having one camera does everything with my POV attached around my neck as well. So potentially this could be the way forward. Other options is potentially to use the Canon M50 as me video camera, and then the EOS R for the photographs. It all depends how I feel and what I'm doing at the time, to be honest with you. The run and gun stuff is dead easy to just throw a camera around my neck and get on with it. Sometimes I suppose you guys don't appreciate listening to me talk a whole bunch. So when I'm doing videos where it's just a case of getting a point of view, I think I've got that perfect. What I want to try and work on a little bit more now is talking in front of the camera, talking to you guys, and hopefully engaging a little bit with other photographers and things, artists and whatnot. So by all means, feel free to follow me on all my socials. My socials are in the description. It'd be really good to maybe talk to some other budding photographers, and feel free to critique any of my photographs on Instagram, on my playbooks, anything that you've seen on the YouTube videos as well. It goes a really long way, and it helps me define the style that I'm looking for. As I say, street photography is like my main bread and butter. I do a lot of that, but I also really enjoy going out for big long walks and taking nice landscapes and things. So to be honest, it all depends how I feel at the time, and what, more importantly, what the weather's doing. You can't beat being a fair weather photographer. I look forward to engaging with you all, and hopefully this video sort of helps me do that a little bit, potentially. It'd be great to see some of you in the comments, and by all means, if you've got something in particular that you want to watch, or you want to see me go somewhere, or try a different style of photography, let me know. I am absolutely open to anything really, within reason. Yeah, so that'd be cool. I think this year is going to be an interesting one. I've not quite got to the 6-month mark yet with the Canon EOS R, so I don't want to do a 6-month review yet, because there are things wrong with it. There are things that I've got that I probably would complain about, but also there's a hell of a lot of things that I love about this camera. So I will be doing a 6-month review within the next couple of weeks, to be quite honest with you, to discuss the ins and outs, what I liked and what I don't like about this particular camera, and any potential upgrades I might do in the future. There's potential for me to be buying another B camera as well at some point. I'm toying with a few ideas in that respect, but again, I'll let you all know when that happens. So don't forget, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you on the next video.